Here we go, guys. As I promised, I will take apart my covers here in preparation for painting inside there, and I'm using screwdriver with a little bit of painter's tape on it, avoid the scratches. And here's how this thing comes off. Pry out a little bit at a time. And it's just doesn't come off very easy, but it does eventually. Here it is. One thing I have to mention here, I've seen a different picture somewhere on the web where a person was complaining that the end corner of it over there didn't lock up very well. So here's what I had to do. Right here, around here, I had to cut 3 millimeters off this thing, and I'm not sure if there's any easier way to do it, but here's what I did. I used my calipers to score the inside a few times, and then I use a cutting pliers, one of those, not a normal cutting pliers, but one of those that cut sideways, and I just crimped it all around. So this is it. Now for the light itself, at first when I see that the thing doesn't fit back in here and it doesn't go flush where it's supposed to be, I cut one of the supports, just like this one right here. Probably you can see it right here, but that didn't solve the problem, and there I realized that that cone hits against the light itself. It's a pretty flimsy way. The way these things are in here, I drill a little bit of hole, small hole, so I can put the bolts in, the screws, and it's just on 2 screws, and that's all plastic, so you gotta be careful not to over tight it. Now, starting under the hood, I start on this side and dropping the wire through there, grab it over there. I put, I don't know if you can see it in there, the relay and the fuse into that screw. I'm gonna bring a light, see if we can see it better. Hopefully that's visible right now. It's not focusing. Please, 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 please. Light is too bright. Actually, the light is from the battery coming. Sorry about this, guys. Here we go. It's one of the screws that holds, I believe, that fuse box. So That's that. And you drop one of the connections down to that light, and I came around right here and zip tie it around. This is the wire right here, and go around and then zip tie it here a couple of places, and then go down to the other light. The harness continues around right there, and goes around, and then it connects to the interior wire, which is the yellow wire. And then where you see that yellow zip tie, that's where the ground wire goes into that bolt, that screw, wherever that is there. Now for the switch, you will see behind that black box right here, there's the little rubber where the wiring goes inside the car. I had a hard time finding it inside the car. That's because it's on the right side of the steering wheel. I pulled a coat hanger to wire through it, and then I bent it on the other side and grabbed the harness from the inside and pulled it in, in here, and then it goes right here and then reunites with that yellow wire that connects together, and then you have the ground wire. The red wire that comes into that harness, I pulled it out of the harness and I kept it under the dash. And connected it right here onto a key on wire power. So there's a little screw over here that you need to take off, and then you're just gonna come over here and pray this out. It's gonna pop right out. I took this piece out as well. There's two screws, one in the end and one right here, so I can work with the wires coming around and bring it in here and then zip tie it in here. That not as hard, but the hardest thing is to pull the wire through. So that's the way these things are installed. And now that I have the camera out, and I've been reading on the Scion forums about some people getting horns, different horns, and initially I wanted to order original Lexus horns, CT200 horns, which I have on the other car, and I like the way they sound. And I ended up stopping at an O'Reilly shop and purchased those. Those are about $17 each. Hopefully you can make the part number. They're Wallows 380 2T and 385 2T for low and high. And I put those on. The guy told me if I don't like them, can bring them back. I said I'm gonna try them out, and here's how they sound. That's pretty close to my Lexus, almost the same. I'm pretty happy with that. For about 35 bucks I got both horns, and they connect a weird way, and I say weird, but it's actually very nice because the ground doesn't go to any of the connections. The bolts that come with them fit on the pre-made places where the old horn was. Now you got two of them in from the factory, and they fit right in there. And simple as that. 10 amp fuse, that's what they recommend, so that's what I did. Put in a 10 amp fuse. I repurposed a old harness from a CB radio that had a fuse in it, and I just went and get some 10-amp fuses and put it in there. And if that's gonna get blown up often and often, and I have a normal fuse holder that I can cut that out and put that in. So here are the horns. They sound pretty good. Now the Lex is not here, but if you want to hear the difference, I'll be more than happy to make a little video and blow the horns on the Lexus and this one to see that there's almost no difference whatsoever. And compared to the price for those horns with those, man, I'm really happy about that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and please like it if you like the video. Sorry for my southern accent, man. It is what it is. I've been here almost 30 years. I cannot lose the accent. So anyway, you guys have a great day, great time. Enjoy your cars, and let me know what you think. Bye bye.